Good morning. Somehow we've managed to not eat for the past 15 hours. I'm not really sure how that's possible on a cruise, but we ate dinner at 6 o'clock and we were absolutely stuffed. And when we went to bed early, because it's been a lot of exploring and back-to-back days, and we slept in a little bit. So it's been 15 hours. So it's 9 o'clock right now, and we're here for the first time for breakfast, or as they call it, brunch, in the main dining hall. And our waiter from this morning has the same name as our waiter at dinner, so that's pretty funny. We ordered some American fare for breakfast, so let's see how that tastes. Randomly at night, I'll hear what is probably the ice machine moving, but it kind of sounds like we're running through an iceberg or something like that. Now, that's probably not the case, but historically, these kind of things happen on transatlantic cruises, so hopefully we don't have any issues with that. Another thing that we've seen, now, if you guys have seen Seinfeld, you know where Jerry has that one girlfriend where they make fun of like her belly button talking and they say, hello, hello. Well, Katya and I have something very similar when we hear people just being super pretentious as loud as possible. So people will say things like, I'll never have an inside cabin, or you have to go to the spa. They wrap you completely in seaweed. And every time we hear someone do that, like we say to ourselves, darling, we'll never have an inside cabin. Or darling, you have to be wrapped completely in seaweed. And that's just our fun little inside joke. It's like, why do people say these things that are so obnoxious as loud as they possibly can around a bunch of strangers? I'll never understand that. I know we've mentioned this before, but we're really happy with this stateroom. Just being able to completely unpack our stuff and being able to use each and every drawer, and the shower has good water pressure and it's always hot. And just the fact that we can have someone clean a room every single day. We always stay in Airbnb, so there's not always a bunch of storage area for our stuff, right? People use this as a storage unit for themselves. And we definitely don't have the opportunity to get our room cleaned every day. With Airbnb, we never have all the drawers available for ourselves. Plus, we never get it cleaned every day. We don't stay in hotels because, I don't know, there's this thing online, this movement about how overpriced Airbnbs are, and that might be the case in America, but internationally, Airbnbs are always at least half the price of a hotel, sometimes a third of the price. So we're just happy to be on here, have a room cleaned every day and cleaned really well, like it's not dusty or dirty or anything like that. And we don't have a kitchen in here, which is one thing that we'll always look for in our Airbnbs as we travel internationally, but there's food anytime you want to, so you don't have to worry about that either. Plus, we have the Wi-Fi package, which we're not out at sea yet, like in the middle of the ocean, but the Wi-Fi has been really, really good here. I think it only says it's like 9 megabytes per second, but we've been able to stream games and we've been able to watch YouTube. The real test is if we can have some kind of phone meeting or voice or video meeting. We haven't done that yet. We'll keep you updated, but internet package so far so good, and we're just loving this cruise so far. The next thing that we have to do though is wash our clothes. Speaking of these pretentious people out here, like people have these big red sacks, like looks like Santa Claus is arriving early, and they just have their stuff out in the hallways. And I don't know how much that is. I think I saw a sheet, I don't remember off the top of my head, but these old whites have tons of money for them to just get laundry service. Us young, overachieving minorities don't have those kind of funds. So we're gonna wash our clothes ourselves, and we'll show you what that process looks like right now. Are those Professor Copperfield's miracle legumes?
No, they're Dr. Beckman's magic leaves. And I'm really glad we found these because we were trying to find some kind of clothes washing things to bring with us on the cruise. Not powder, because that might look sketch, but tablets or something. And then we found these at the store and we're going to try them out. So apparently you have to... This is a very small sink, unfortunately. But we're going to fill it up with warm water.
It's almost like they don't want you to wash your own clothes.
I don't know if this is going to be too much soap. This is like a quarter of the sheet that they give you, but you're supposed to let it dissolve in the water. Here, get over top. It is dissolving. Look.
It's magic.
It's magic. So
it's an
now,
iceberg.
yeah. All right, it's not that soapy, so maybe let me add the other half.
Hopefully it doesn't like explode and there's just soap everywhere in the bathroom.
Yeah, they already cleaned our stateroom today too. It's okay. All right, so I got a pair of shorts. I'm gonna, because I don't have a big sink or two sinks, one with soapy water and one with clean water. I think I'm just gonna
Rinse it in the shower, right?
Yeah, I can. What I was gonna say is I was going to wash these in here and then just throw it in the shower floor for now until I wash each item, and then I'll rinse them in here. But maybe I can do it in the shower, I don't know. But yeah, you can see that dirty water now. Okay, so I have to drain that water because that's nasty. Is this what our washing machines look like? Gross. Ew. Okay, so now I'm just basically taking the soapy water off the shorts. And I'm not like plugging it in or anything this time. That way the water just drains out. Obviously, these aren't going to be the most cleanest things in the world, but, you know, we're not going around pooping our pants or anything, so.
I mean, every now and then I do, but not every day.
Okay, my plan is now to put them on a hanger and then just randomly hang them throughout the shower. I am a little bummed because I have seen some showers that have like a line that goes across, and I was hoping ours would, so we can actually like hang it, because there's not that many hooks. So we're just gonna have to get creative, but that's why I'm gonna pretty much do laundry maybe every other day, so that way we don't have so many things hanging up at once.
Like legit, look at these prices. Just to wash one underwear, or like I guess a pair of socks, is $1.99 to wash and press, which I imagine press means dry. A shirt is $3.50, pants are $5.50, skirt is $5. I mean, that is a lot of money. I think Professor Copperfield's Miracle Legumes costs us like maybe $4 or $5, and that's all we're gonna need to wash all of our clothes for this time here. It's been a while since we've had a proper dryer anyway, so we usually just are able to wash things and air dry it, so it's really not that unusual when you've been living internationally for so long.
We are in the heart of Palma de Mallorca, and to get here from our cruise ship, there was two options. Number one, pay $20 round trip for the both of us to be able to take a shuttle bus right outside the terminal to the center of town. That was provided by like some company, not even the Royal Caribbean. Second option was to take the local bus, which we did our research, and we knew that there was a bus number one that left from the terminals that was only €3 a person, so a total of 6. To get out to the city. So we did that here, and we'll do that on the way back, and that'll be a total of €12. So we saved $8, and we can spend that money on buying churros or something. Hopefully we can find the churros, because we got to the number one rated churro spot here and it's closed. Not because it's a Sunday, but because this is Spain and they have siesta time. And once again, we have no choice on when we're visiting the city, because it's just what the cruise decided. So we got dropped off during the day, during their siesta time, because we couldn't even get off the boat until noon. And we will have hopefully time maybe when things return, I don't know, because we have to get back on the boat by 7. But we're gonna see what we can find that is actually open during siesta time. That just blew over. It is pretty windy today. Oh my goodness.
Entweder ist das ein Club, kann man auch sagen, ein Club, Yachtclub, Segelclub,
I'm really glad that we didn't settle for the drink package because I've had limoncello in Italy and wine in France, and now I have sangria in Spain. I'm out here living my best life, and we also have patatas bravas, my favorite tapa, my favorite appetizer in the entire world.
See the sunrise one morning and the sunset tonight.